Frankfurters, dog wagons, showboats, red hots, weenies, sausages, and franks. Do any of these sound familiar? They should, because they're all synonyms for hot dogs. Hot dogs originated in Frankfurt, Germany. They originated in the year 1487, and their popular name was the Frankfurter. In 1893, the Columbian Exposition in Chicago brought many visitors who consumed large amounts of hot dogs that were sold by street vendors. People liked hot dogs because they were easy to eat, convenient, and inexpensive. The practice of eating hot dogs on buns likely came from German immigrants. Germans always ate the Dachshund sausages with bread, and this practice became popular as more German immigrants came to America. As hot dogs became more and more popular, so did the misconceptions about what is really in these delicious franks.
It is commonly known that hot dogs contain byproducts, and it is a common misconception that byproducts are bad. The word byproduct simply refers to everything that is left over after the main whole muscles that we use for steaks and chops have been removed from the animal. While this sounds a little gross, byproducts are not all bad. In fact, byproducts benefit the diet in ways that regular meat cannot, and byproducts can actually add nutritional value to the diet. Another misconception is that hot dogs are worse than other processed meats. Hot dogs are notorious for being unhealthy and are seen as inferior to other processed meats. Hot dogs do not deserve this bad name. The additives and preservatives contained in hot dogs are typically the same or similar to those in lunch meats and other processed meats. Many people eat lunch meat as a healthy alternative, but in fact, hot dogs, which are typically considered bad or unhealthy, are no worse in terms of preservatives and additives than most lunch meats. Most people think that kosher hot dogs are healthier than normal hot dogs. By definition, kosher meat is meat which does not contain pork or any products which originate from pigs. Kosher meat must come from animals which were killed specifically to be used as food, and it is prepared in a special way. Kosher hot dogs are not any healthier than regular hot dogs. They are just pickier. They contain all of the same ingredients as other hot dogs, with the exception of pork products.
Okay, what's in a hot dog? There is a large variety of ingredients included in hot dogs. A hot dog is always made from a meat product as well as fat from the meat. They also include a cereal filler, such as breadcrumbs, oatmeal, or flour. Egg whites are also an ingredient, as well as a mixture of spices, including, but not limited to, onion, garlic, salt, and pepper. Several different types of meats can be used to produce hot dogs: beef, pork, turkey, chicken, or a combination of those. Variety meats can also be a major ingredient in hot dogs. Variety meats are part of the animal, like the heart, liver, and kidneys. If these products are used in the hot dogs, it must be listed on the package. The meats used in hot dogs typically go through a process that labels them as mechanically separated meats, or MSM.
If we want to make a very inexpensive hot dog, we might use an ingredient that's called mechanically separated turkey or mechanically deboned meat. And what that is the carcass of the poultry carcass. They essentially figured out there's a mechanical process to take the little bits of meat off of that. Instead of having someone trim it all by hand, it goes through a mechanical process. And that's a cheaper, lower value
With many of your
ingredient.
classic hot dogs, there are additives and ingredients involved in the delicate process of making your everyday wiener. These various ingredients are sodium or salt-based for curing, preservatives, and supplemental vitamins. These are all used with small amounts when making the hot dog, which is safe for the human consumption. First one is sodium phosphate, which is an emulsifier to prevent the separation of oils and water within the hot dog. Next one is sodium diacetate, which works as an antimicrobial preservative as an agent for limiting bacterial and yeast growth. Another one is sodium ascorbate, which is supplemental vitamin C additive to the hot dog as well. Sodium benzoate is used for a preservative to keep a longer shelf life for the hot dog. And last is sodium nitrate, which is used for a curing process to preserve, keep flavor, and to give it its lovely pink color.
So in order to have a cured product, the USDA says that we have to add sodium or potassium salts of nitrate or nitrite. So if you look at a hot dog, almost all of them are going to say sodium nitrite as one of the ingredients. It serves as an antioxidant and also as an antimicrobial. Clostridium botulinum is a bacteria that actually produces a neurotoxin. And when you add sodium nitrite to products, it doesn't allow Clostridium botulinum to grow.